While you're paying thousands to web designers, I just created my professional website in under 10 minutes. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly which AI tool dominated, why most people are using the wrong one, and how you can launch your professional website today instead of waiting months. In this video, we'll compare several AI platforms: ChatGPT, Mistral, Google Gemini, Claude, and Qwen. Let's begin. First, we'll test ChatGPT. We input a prompt requesting a website for a company that promotes generative creative content, essentially a creative agency for AI-generated content. You can adjust this prompt to match your specific website needs, whether it's a portfolio, a cupcake business, clothing store, or any other purpose. Simply modify the prompt to describe your website's purpose, such as a service or product. We'll submit this same prompt to all platforms simultaneously: ChatGPT, Mistral, Google Gemini, Claude, and Qwen, 5 platforms in total. ChatGPT generated a highly organized structure with clearly defined sections and subsections. While this is a simple site, web development traditionally requires significant effort. This demonstrates how AI can streamline and optimize the process, allowing you to generate websites in seconds or minutes when speed is essential. Mistral produced a result very similar to ChatGPT. Meanwhile, Claude immediately began generating functional HTML and CSS styles. Unlike the others, which only displayed plain text content, Claude took a different approach by showing a live preview. Next, we tested the same prompt on Google Gemini AI Mistral, which returned a structure similar to ChatGPT and Mistral. Finally, we used the identical prompt in Qwen by simply copying and pasting. Claude stood out by presenting the website with colors and design elements not explicitly requested, adding visual appeal by default. Now, returning to ChatGPT, we can see it suggests the next step: creating the HTML design and structure. It even mentions generating code ready for WordPress, a content management system that allows easy content updates. We won't dive deeper into WordPress here. ChatGPT completed this task in about 2 minutes and provided a preview. We applied the same approach to Mistral, asking it to generate HTML and React components, which also produced a preview. Qwen delivered similar results, showing the HTML code. With Gemini, we explored incorporating a corporate color palette to maintain brand consistency. For this, I used color.com, also known as color.adb.com, a tool for generating color palettes. The site displays current color trends on its homepage. You simply enter a keyword related to your business. For example, if you run a restaurant, you might use keywords like food organic or fresh line terms that reflect your brand identity. In our case, we use technology and artificial intelligence as this aligns with the brand we're showcasing. The results showed a strong dominance of blue tones, which is typical for tech-related themes. However, I wanted to differentiate and use a palette with warm red and earthy tones. I selected a palette featuring a deep brown and rich earth colors. This palette can be downloaded as a JPEG image or in CSS format, ideal for web development. I copied the CSS code and included it in the prompt for Gemini, instructing it to use this color scheme and, if possible, incorporate our logo. Gemini generated a visual mockup of the website but did not produce any HTML code. Returning to ChatGPT, the result was highly detailed and professional, including sample images in the template. The level of detail was outstanding. When we applied the same prompt to include our logo and custom color palette, ChatGPT adapted seamlessly. Mistral also generated a mockup showing the updated colors and logo. There was a minor issue with the prompt. It wasn't fully understood, so we refined it to request a live HTML preview. We also changed the company name from the placeholder Nova. After adjustments, Mistral delivered functional HTML and a preview of how the site would look. The only drawback was the use of a plain generic font. To improve this, we updated the prompt to specify a custom font called Onceride. Qwen produced a result very similar to Mistral, incorporating the new colors and font. Gemini, however, only generated a static mockup and explicitly stated it cannot produce HTML, limiting its usefulness for actual development. Claude impressed once again. When asked to change the color, font, and logo, it applied the new font with visual effects like a glowing text highlight. The animations were smooth and the dark brown background matched our chosen palette perfectly. Next, we tested whether these AI tools could integrate images and videos. Starting with ChatGPT, we asked if it could include media. It confirmed it could, asked which sections should include images, and even suggested embedding YouTube videos. After confirming, it generated code with image placeholders and video embeds. However, for some reason, ChatGPT stopped showing the live preview and displayed a console error. Fortunately, the initial result included placeholder images, so the structure was still usable even if the preview failed. We repeated the test with Mistral, which did an excellent job at getting image suggestions and applying a background image as requested. When we asked to add a video to the top section, it did not fulfill that request. Qwen also included images, but some image links were broken, including those for social media icons. This is a minor issue that can be fixed later by replacing the placeholders with actual images once the code is downloaded. Claude, however, gave an unusual response, claiming it not recommended to use images to keep the code lightweight. This seemed more like an excuse than a technical limitation. The next step, once design elements are finalized, is to generate a complete downloadable package for uploading to a live website. We asked ChatGPT to generate a downloadable file, and it produced a zip archive containing all necessary files for the website to run. Mistral could not generate a zip file, stating it lacks that capability. Similarly, Claude could not create a compressed file, though it offered instructions for manually downloading each file individually. Qwen, like ChatGPT, generated multiple zip file options for download, giving users flexibility. At this point, we're about 90% complete. To finish, we asked ChatGPT how to upload the site to a real server. I specified that I use Hostinger and requested a step-by-step guide. ChatGPT provided clear instructions: log into Hostinger, access the control panel, and follow the steps to upload the site. The guidance was thorough and practical. Mistral and Claude couldn't generate a zip file, so the upload process would require manual file transfer. However, all platforms could guide you through the deployment steps if asked.
In conclusion, this comparison demonstrates the varying capabilities of different AI chatbots for website creation. These chatbots are excellent for creating simple websites, landing pages, presentations, and portfolios. However, they cannot include advanced features such as connecting databases, generating contact forms, and other more sophisticated functionalities. All platforms deliver generally similar results in terms of functionality and structure. Claude stood out by providing direct results with the first prompt and automatically integrating animations and visual effects without being asked. This makes it particularly impressive for users seeking immediate visual impact. A notable advantage across all platforms is that you can easily integrate custom color palettes, as we saw when generating our color palette in Claude. This makes maintaining brand consistency simple to achieve. I should mention that there are other advanced AI tools available for website creation, some of which are paid services. For example, there's one that can clone your complete website called Lovable. There's also a Google Chrome plugin called Mistral.ai, which clones websites by downloading all the components and elements used. Additionally, there are more advanced development tools like Cursor and Windsurf. These are good at vibe coding, which is the term for AI code creation. We'll cover this topic in more detail in a future video. Each platform has its strengths, and the choice depends on your specific needs and preferences for website development. That's all for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and activate the notification bell so you'll receive alerts for new videos I'll be creating. If you made it this far, I invite you to watch this video where I show how to clone your own voice using this incredible and super realistic application called ComfyUI by Microsoft. Click here, see you next time. Bye bye.